Hi there, it's Billy Tarasio from Modern Law. And since I sent my email blast out last week and discussed for the first time publicly that I'm going through a divorce, and it's been kind of a long, hard 18 months, I've gotten a lot of questions. And one of the most frequently asked questions is, what happened? And I get that. I totally understand asking what happened because as a divorce attorney and someone who has listened to the stories of what happened to couples for more than the last 10 years, I've been out of law school since 2005, so almost 15 years. I always wanted to know what happened, what went wrong, and we naturally want to know this so that we can prevent it. How do we not do that? How do we prevent divorce? And I had always thought previously that the reason people get divorced is that they stop fixing problems, or they're aware of problems and they communicate those problems, and those problems go unaddressed. And I think that that's true. I think that that's absolutely true. But looking back on my own what happened, I think it's a lot more complicated than that. And people are messy and people are complicated, and we probably fall in the bucket of probably never should have gotten married. We were both young. I was 20 when we decided. He was a little older than that. And I think we both wanted to be married. We wanted to be married, and we wanted to have that life. And we were pretty compatible. And that led to 15 years together and 4 kids, and a deployment for him, and a cross-country move, and countless job changes, and unemployment bouts, and kiddos with special needs, and fairly compatible, got us pretty dang far. But probably the combination of fairly compatible plus failing to fix crucial problems over long periods of time is probably what happened. And I don't think it's ever as simple as the salacious ending that you hear from your friends. The so-and-so has a porn addiction and that's what broke us up, or whatever. It's never that. It's always much more complicated, much more long-term, much more specific to each individual and how they've grown over the last 15 years or however long they've been married. So that's what happened. And so does that mean that it ended amicably? No, it doesn't. It wasn't even the least bit amicable, which is unfortunate. But all these lessons, all this information that I have now that I never would have had before, will absolutely make me a better divorce attorney. So I was going to talk about kids and counseling, and I'm going to talk about that next because it's really crucial. But I did want to address the many people who had asked what happened. And I hope this is a satisfactory answer. It's the most honest answer I can possibly give. And if you disagree, if you have other insight, we all want it. We all want to know what happened and how to prevent this in the future, because nobody wants to go through a divorce. Nobody gets married wanting to have that marriage end. So we're always looking for easy, sage advice and rules to follow. And I just don't know that that's simple. I think you have to continually invest in yourself, invest in your relationship, and do the very best you can.